following program is a production of Ho'ike Kauaʻi Community Media.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the County Council Roundup here live from County Council office. This is Chair Mel Rapozo, Councilmember Bernard Carvalho, former mayor. We are just to recap today's meeting, and mahalo to for Ho'ike for doing this. Max, our cameraman, awesome. Two items on the agenda today. The first was a briefing from the University of Hawaii's New Herald Department. They do all the research and reports on everything really, but today we focused on our economic forecast for Kauaʻi 2020. Data was like from 2022, but the report just came out. So I don't want to say it was depressing. It was real, and I think it basically shared what we all experience now.
Exactly, Mel. I think that was a big thing. Just laid everything out. Everything was pretty much in graph form, but at the same time relaying that message out to the community.
Yeah, and we all know, right? We live here. Cost of living is high, housing is high, everything, and it's just the trend. And what's really scary is, the data doesn't reflect any improvements in the short term. So fasten your seatbelts, and we just gotta make do. The second item, which was an update on our solid waste landfill situation, which I know Mr. Carvalho is very, very familiar with, as he was the former mayor. Yeah. And to be honest, I asked for this update because I think we're getting a lot of questions from the public regarding the status of the landfill, because we know it's getting filled, and what are the future plans. And what we heard today was pretty much what we heard several months ago. Is they're still in the process of getting permits for expansion. They want to go up on phase 2 and also on phase 1, which is our original landfill out there at Kikaha. That is online. I have a little bit of concern of that, as well as the site location for a new landfill, and also the request for proposals that is in the working for possibly looking and implementing some alternative technologies like waste to energy. So I know, Mr. Carvalho, this is quite passionate.
Yeah, because at that time, so really passionate because we've worked on this and in transitioning from siting a new landfill. That's a big thing in one of the parts of it. And so the siting of the new landfill, when we were leaving, transitioning out, we did a lot of homework. We sited a new landfill at the Ma'alo site. We had community meetings with the Hanamalu community. We met with the state, all the departments. We did a thorough overview on the location. We didn't just choose the location. It was part of a study that was done. And there were 3, 4, 5 locations on our island, of which this is the one that fit. And then we went back and forth. And long story short, we talked about doing a reduce, reuse, recycle facility. I called it the Disneyland of waste. We would teach our youth and everybody about recycling, reduce, reuse, recycle. And then you had the landfill, which is a smaller version. The location, again, was centrally located. We had community meetings with the Hanamalu Community Association and all of that. So it was very, very, and then transitioning from one administration to the next, I got the commitment that this would kind of move on. And then at the same time, we're now in Kekaha, transitioning that whole part, right, Mel? So I'm very passionate for this because all of the work was done, and we're at the point right now we need to site a new landfill, at the same time decide on what we're going to do with the current landfill and how we're going to manage that.
A lot of work to do, and I'm a little concerned because time is of the essence. I think we have about 3 years left in the existing landfill. Another expansion may give us another 3 to 4 years, but we know that it takes 10 to 11 years to construct a new landfill. So we are in trouble, and we're going to have to do something. I guess we spoke about diversion as well, because we're going to have to extend the life of this landfill. And if every one of us do our fair share by keeping things out of the landfill, it'll only help the community. There was talk about possible alternative technologies, like it could be waste to energy, it could be gasification, it could be compost, whatever it is. We need to explore our options because we have to learn or figure out how we're going to deal with our trash going forward. We are on an island. We cannot rely on landfills. That's not a very good thing to do anyway, environmentally, by putting all this trash in the ground and letting all of the gases and juices flow out or escape into the environment. So yeah, the whole idea was to put some pressure on the administration to move along because we are, in my opinion, at a crisis.
Exactly, and putting the pressure, working together, all of it. I mean, the bottom line is this is a very critical part for our island, and we want to make sure that we move forward and do whatever we can to provide the resources.
So again, I want to thank Ho'ike because this little recap is a teaser for you to go to watch our council meeting on Ho'ike Channel 53, or go to kauaʻi.gov on our website, click the webcast meeting button. Max is amazing. Our webcast meeting button, and you can go ahead and watch our today's meeting or any meeting in the past. I encourage you to do so because I think today's discussion is going to wake up a lot of people.
Yes.
So with that, man, mahalo.
Mahalo. Thank you.
Thanks, Max.
Ho'ike. Aloha,
Until next
Matt.
time, ahui ho.